I used to think my brain had a hardware defect.
God!
Even after 8 full hours of sleep, I'd wake up yawning non-stop. My mind felt as heavy as fog. After 10 p.m., the moment I opened a book, it felt like someone was draining my battery. Meanwhile, my friend only slept for hours but stayed sharp as ever, with sky-high grades. I looked at him like he was some kind of alien creature. He just laughed. The problem isn't about how long you sleep, but how you sleep. After a mock exam where I almost failed, I decided to dig deeper. I read science books, listened to neuroscience podcasts, and turned myself into a lab rat. Test, fail, fix, test again. Then a truth hit me straight in the brain. You don't need more sleep to study effectively. From someone who couldn't study well and never felt awake, I flipped the game. Now I only sleep for 0.5 hours a night, yet I wake up early to study with a clear mind. No coffee needed. I'm not superhuman. I just know how to hack sleep. I used to believe that the more you sleep, the healthier you are. But reality slapped me. Some days I slept 10 hours straight, yet still woke up groggy like a zombie. I'd open a book, read just one line, and instantly want to close it and go back to sleep. That's when I realized sleeping long doesn't mean sleeping deep. That's when I realized sleeping long doesn't mean sleeping deep. Sleep also has quality. Just like stuffing yourself with junk food still leaves you exhausted. The body doesn't work on a more is better basis. It runs on 90-minute cycles. Each cycle includes light sleep gives deep sleep gives REM. If you get woken up in the middle, say, during deep sleep, you'll wake up like a zombie just summoned. Even if you sleep 9 hours, it's useless. But if you wake up at the end of a cycle, say for 0.5 or 6 hours, your body jumps up light and refreshed, your mind clear as if just reset. I tried it, slept at midnight, woke up at 4:30 a.m. No alarm clock, no grogginess, and shockingly, my brain was crystal clear. Open a book gives every word made sense. Writing gives flowed as smoothly as water. I call it sleeping like a biohacker. Less but quality. Every minute of sleep counts. A pitch dark room, temperature 16 to 196. All yellow lights off, only a cold white desk lamp on. I used to scroll social media until 1 a.m., thinking it relieved stress. But it only tricked my brain into believing it's still daytime. Now I turn on night shift, use blue light filters, and keep my phone out of reach. Write 3 lines in my journal, read 2 pages of a book, listen to 5 minutes of instrumental music. Simple, but it guides my brain gently into sleep. I'm a true night owl. Studying from 7 to 9 a.m. makes me want to cry. But from 9 to 11 p.m. my brain goes Pro Max mode, ultra focused. In the morning I open the curtains to let sunlight in, gives my brain knows the day has begun. At night I dim the lights, turn screens off early, gives my body slides into sleep naturally. Instead of forcing 8 hours, I calculate for 0.5 or 6 hours. Waking up right at the end of a cycle gives body feels light, mind sharp, study twice as effectively. I used to think sleep equals the enemy of success. Sleeping less meant hardworking. Sleeping more meant lazy. But the truth is the opposite. Sleep is actually a silent teammate. That's when the brain clears waste, heals, and recharges to keep learning and creating. The more you neglect sleep gives, the longer, harder, and less effective your studying becomes. Optimize your sleep gives you'll learn faster, remember longer, and create better. Studying hard doesn't mean sitting at a desk for 10 straight hours. Studying hard equals when you're alert, focused, and turn 1 hour of study into 3 hours of someone else's. Treat sleep as a strategic teammate, not an obstacle. Quality sleep is the shortcut that gets you to the finish line, faster than hundreds of hours of pointless struggle. Since realizing this, I no longer fight my body. I've learned to befriend it. And that's why, even with less sleep, I still study at my best.